Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? It's me, your boy Hebot. I'm gonna come at you with a quick video. To talk about a subject that is just really bothering my last nerve, and enough is enough. It's about time that someone says something in the way that should be said, and I'm gonna take that incentive to do that. And it's up to you, the viewer, to hear me out or not hear me out, right? But this gotta stop. The media stupidity and the Sony fanboy, lunacy and misinformation. Listen, Call of Duty belongs to Xbox. Period. Call of Duty got its ground and its foot and became what it is because it was on Xbox. Xbox is what made the Call of Duty brand and games big, even though they go back even on the OG era on PC. But it got the stature that it got to right in the beginning on 360, and people are acting like as if Microsoft stole Call of Duty from PlayStation because it's their second highest selling game on a monthly basis. Well, no, that's not how that works, because a lot of those guys that are playing now concurrently on PlayStation were originally on 360, and they left to play on the PlayStation when the generation of Xbox One started, because of the fact that they lost the marketing right, or they gave it up to do other stuff like make brand new IPs instead of just having deals with marketing or for DLCs. And half of those dudes, or a lot of those dudes, probably 70%, maybe 60% or 50% of those dudes were originally on 360, or they went to follow either the exclusive DLC or their friends. Okay? And this was the first game right here that started it all. Right here. I still have the copy. Remember when I bought it, put it on, and when I saw those graphics, that it looked like you were playing the opening scene from Saving Private Ryan from Steven Spielberg with the actor, as we know, Tom Hanks. And that was a magical moment in 360 when you put that on and you played the game and you realize, hey, look, wow, this game is incredible. Like that, we were really going in to another generation of gaming like we've never seen before on a console, particularly, right? Because the game, I believe, did come out for PC, but it didn't make the numbers like always on PC that it made on console. It was console that drove it forward. It was consoles that made the game sell very well. Okay, and as time progressed, yes, Call of Duty 3 did show up on PS3, but when it started, it was only on the 360. Okay, and that's what made Call of Duty big. Just like the IP belongs to Activision, never belonged to Sony. So that idea that, oh, Microsoft stole it is not only stupid and asinine, but it's pretty dumb and immature. And it's got to stop. It's got to stop, because the media, the fanboys, everybody on YouTube come crying about it. Yes, you sound like babies. You got to stop, because you sound like little kids. You don't belong. It doesn't belong to Sony, and now more than before, more than ever, yes, Microsoft will continue to honor their contractual obligations with Sony, obviously, as far as how many years are left to making Call of Duty. We all know now there's supposedly 3 more games left in that contract. Absolutely. And they will meet it, and that's okay. That's fine, because that was already paid for. That was already under contract. Microsoft will honor it. Microsoft went in there to save Activision, not to take over like a hostile takeover, like everybody's trying to make it seem like. But After that, I really hope, to be quite honest with you, that what Microsoft should do is let these developers and creators just have the freedom to create again, to not feel obligated to just make one IP, to let their creative flows, come out. Let them do other IPs, new IPs, old IPs, whatever they feel like they want to tackle. And even with Call of Duty, give it a rest. Let it get a couple of years rest, at least 2 to 3 years, and then bring out a new game. That way, the franchise can be invigorated again. So the franchise can become healthy again. And as far as the quality, as far as people wanting to play it. And again, I'm not saying that it doesn't have quality when it comes out year in or year out, but obviously it must not be a healthy feeling, right, for developers when they have the pressure that they got to make this game in 10 months time to bring it out every year just to appeal and appease to the audience or the video game gamers, all right, or the gamers on the video game industry or in the scene, right? Creativity comes from rest and time to think about what you really want to do so that you can innovate the franchise, right? And the franchise doesn't feel like it's innovated. It feels like it's just done stories with the same type of structure, but in different locations or in eras of, wars or history, where they even went to space with Infinity War, right? Where they made up a war story in space, right? So, but the core structure of the game never felt like it evolved. And that's something that, a lot of people, like myself, for example, would like to see for the franchise. That we fell in love, like when we played Modern Warfare 2 and things like that, right? Or even World at War, right? Which I really like that one a lot, and that was very difficult. So the stupidity that, it belongs to Sony and was stolen is really, really dumb and unnecessary. It's unwarranted hate. It's all clickbait, and it's all something that, any person that's been following the series knows, listen, this started on Xbox consoles and became big on Xbox consoles through time, but it was on the Xbox, because the first Call of Duty 1, I believe it was on Xbox OG, and it did come out on the PlayStation 2, but it didn't have the impact until it hit on PS, on the 360 rather, like I said, with the first game, which was this one, which was Call of Duty 2, and it was straight exclusive to just that one console at the time. Okay, and it was Microsoft who helped them build it and grow it with, those deals and those DLCs and making them exclusive to make sure that people came and kept playing the game on their ecosystem. So that's the reality of that situation. And we need to call out these people and these outlets that keep trying to push the idea that it was stolen. It was not. It was never stolen. It was Microsoft that helped it grow and make it big. It was not Sony. As much as you guys want to hate to admit it, but it wasn't Sony. Because even when you look at the numbers when they released on the PS3 consoles and stuff like that, during that generation, they didn't sell nowhere near as well than it did on 360. The same way the performance of the game were nowhere near as good as it was on the 360. So, that's the reality of it. And we need to stop acting. You guys need to stop acting like, oh no, it was stolen. Like I said, it wasn't. It never was. So, if you guys don't like it, it's too bad. It is what it is. Microsoft paid the money to acquire Activision because they came to them. They told them to go elsewhere. No one else can fit the bill. They were the only ones that were able to fit the bill. And that's the reality of it. Now it is what it is. Just like Crash and Spyro now belongs to them because it belonged to Activision. It didn't belong to Sony. Sony got rid of that IP license a long time ago. That's why you saw Crash games and Spyro games on OG, 360, and even Xbox One. Because of that. They got rid of it long ago, and they didn't have no ownership, because even when they got it for the first time on the PlayStation era, they didn't own Naughty Dog. I think they paid for the exclusivity, and that was it. Then they bought the IP when they bought Naughty Dog, for example. And in the case of Insomniac, they didn't own Insomniac, but they bought the IP of Spyro and got rid of them both because they weren't making enough money for them the way that other IPs did for them. More than likely, like a Sly Cooper or the Ratchet and Clank series, or even Jax and Daxter, which they also have. Like other, like the other ones that haven't done well was like Ape Escape or Toomba, but still is IPs that they, that they had. So guys, I don't know about you guys, but I'm, it's getting really sick. I'm getting really sick and tired of seeing it. It's already annoying. And I'm just trying to call it out and call it spades for spades, because it just needs to stop. Enough. It's over. It's done with. Stop saying false information, because it's not the property, again, of PlayStation. It really isn't. Never has been. And if it sold better on PlayStation, because it was simply because of those exclusive DLCs. That's it. Bottom line, it is what it is, and I don't think it'll suffer because it won't come out on PlayStation after the contract is over. But if somehow Microsoft wants to make a deal to leave it there, then it has to be fair game. They have to give something in return, because that's only right to the Microsoft fan base and gamers. They want Call of Duty, okay, then let Spider-Man and Wolverine, which doesn't belong to them, or even Street Fighter, come to Xbox. Fair game, because not Spider-Man or Wolverine or even Street Fighter combined makes the numbers that Call of Duty makes. It just doesn't, and it won't. They will never make those numbers. All right, guys, that's the quick video. I just wanted to touch base with you guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thumbs up if you like, thumbs down if you don't like. As always, for all you that continue to give me support, thank you, because without you, my channel will never sustain. If you're new to the channel, like what I do or like what I try to present to you, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you subscribe, I'm completely humbled, because I know you didn't have to, but it means the world to me. But remember, if you did, I consider you now part of my family. You guys can always find me on social media, like on Twitter, under The Most Powerful Gaming Historian, or on Instagram under C_respect. If you want to find me on any of the digital fronts, like Xbox, on Xbox and Nintendo Switch, I am under Hebot8. And on the PSN Now Network, I'm under Alfell from Sky. You guys could always find me here on my YouTube channel under Hebot. And on Twitch, you can find me under He, capital H, lowercase e, _ bot, with a lowercase BOT, the number 8, and then Powerful Gamer. All lowercase, all one word, all together. But you got to remember, you got to do capital H, lowercase e, _. As always, if you guys would like to help me out in any way, shape, or form, you know how you can do so from the kindness of your heart, because you have the means to, because you like what I do and you just want to help me get better and grow. The information to how to do that is down in the description below, either with my PayPal or my Patreon account. And if you guys ever want to donate anything to the channel for me to highlight, review, showcase, whether it's a figure, a game, whatever, it would be an honor, it would be a pleasure. I will be completely humbled and grateful to do so. Just hit me up on one of those social mediums, whether it's digital or socially, on DM, and we'll work out the particulars. So guys, Hebot signing off. Peace out. Have a blessed day. I'm gonna go take a quick nap. I'm tired. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.